is trying to stay connected against Kelsey Mitchell.
Back Benley. Here's Clark, a good look from three. She got it! The first three in the career of Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark does not need much space here.
The splaying weight now, she said, 155.
Well, there were
25 pounds.
Few factors that. Well, as you mentioned earlier, Mark,
Caitlin Clark continues to raise the bar every time she steps on the floor, and tonight was no different. From the opening tip to the final buzzer, she put on a masterclass in skill, confidence, and pure basketball brilliance. Watching her play is like watching a storm, powerful, unpredictable, and unstoppable. Her shooting was once again the centerpiece of her performance. Clark has the kind of range that forces defenders to guard her the moment she crosses half court.
Positioning herself for a rebound, but she was right there in front. Clark, deep three. Was by Caitlin Clark. When she gets you going one way, she's going to bring it back the other. She leads the WNBA.
playing up tempo, pushing shooters to the corner, and opening up that middle third.
We talked to Caitlin earlier today, and she talked about how that chemistry is getting so much better. And is there any better passer right now from the backcourt than Caitlin Clark? Caitlin wisely killing some more clock. And maybe the dagger.
Clark. 6 to shoot. Backing down. Clark leans in and banks it home. An astute and composed take there from Caitlin Clark.
In this league.
Clark into the front court. 3 points so far in the ball game, and a dime there.
With 16 points, she's played terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and hits.
But then on the offensive end, I mean, that's a great contest by Carrington. She goes over the screen. She
Not shooting the three that easily or that comfortably.
That's right. I've learned my role in this relationship.
It's every man in any relationship
right.
with me.
Mitchell finds Howard diving in beautifully, and that one Steph White really liked.
Kelsey Mitchell off the bounce. Look at the rotation defensively that comes over.
Tonight, she drained shot after shot from deep, including several logo threes that left the crowd stunned. What makes her shooting even more impressive is the way she creates space. A quick crossover, a step back, or a hesitation dribble.
And had been their leading scorer until Clark came around. Gustafson scored on by Benley.
It's the first time Kennedy Burke has missed a three in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2.
Nicely done to get it inside to Mitchell.
Those two have such a great connection, especially when Kelsey Mitchell is in a corner. It can make that baseline cut.
Burke gets in, and now a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Caitlin Clark.
11 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists for Clark. Here's Evans kicking out. Carter, a three. It is good. Kennedy Carter is a bucket. Here's Smith working Harrison. Wallace forces it up and in. Plus the foul.
It's a great read.
Quickly up court. Here's Mitchell with the launch. Got it.
The three that you've been waiting for.
Clark, nice feed. Wallace with the layup. And Caitlin Clark catalyzing a comeback here.
She has an arsenal of moves to keep defenders guessing, and when she finds just an inch of room, it's over. The ball barely touches the net as it drops through. But Caitlin Clark isn't just a scorer. Her passing game tonight was extraordinary.
Over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark. Well, both of Lexi Hull's threes have immediately been.
Here's Clark spinning, bouncing, what a find, and Howard lays it in on a delectable dime from Caitlin Clark. Now to Clark. Clark trying to get around Mabry. Clark to the rim, reverses it home through the contact.
Just in this game, she came out and set the tone right away in the first quarter.
There's Clark off the steal.
Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. Sacks the basket and gets her first field goal in style. 1 rebound more a game than their opponents. Miss for Ionescu, and here comes Clark. This is one thing you get with Clark is great pace and great passes. Found Boston perfectly. I mean, a big
With her head always up, she delivered precision passes that threaded through tight defenses. Whether it was a no-look dime, a perfectly timed bounce pass in transition, or a quick dish to the corner, her playmaking was on full display. She makes her teammates better, creating opportunities that wouldn't exist without her vision. Every assist is delivered with flair, but also with purpose. What really stood out tonight was her control of the tempo.
Within one or tied on a three. Boston underneath, and it's a one-point game. They have come almost all the way back. The basketball.
Look at the vision, eyes to the rim. And
Just no space. Connecticut everywhere. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from three. Clark up to 18 points.
Been responded to by Marina Mabry. And here is Clark, wide open, knocks down a triple.
Especially adjusted to a new team. Here's Boston. Fakes the jumper, rumbles inside, and drops it in. Aaliyah Boston in double figures. She has 10.
They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans the three. Who's taking a moment to get up.
See Caitlin Clark coming down the left side, just so much space.
She dictated the pace of the game, slowing it down when necessary, and then exploding in transition when she saw an opening. It's rare to see such poise and maturity in a player still so early in her career. Clark doesn't just react to the game, she controls it. Defensively, she showed her hustle too, diving for loose balls, contesting shots, and staying active in passing lanes. Her energy on both ends was contagious. That kind of effort sets the tone for the whole team.
Stephanie White.
Mabry, guarded by Clark. Mabry dumps it down, extra feed. Carter finds Cardoso for two.
And here comes Mitchell, who seems to be reinvigorated and revived here in the second half. Clark with the show and go. Mitchell, the three ball. Wins!
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of Benijah Laney, with which Caitlin Clark handles right here. She crosses sides of the floor, she gets her hips and shoulders past Laney, and she leans.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
2 for 1.
Clark, bounce pass, there's Boston.
She has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three, rattles it around for her first deep shot.